so the sound comes in here. I haven't shared my screen yet. If you find a site that's got some backlinks, and then let's say you start checking out those backlinks, what SEMrush and other services do, they'll index backlinks. Now, I don't know, sometimes Google will recrawl those pages and stuff more than something like SEMrush, but if you find backlinks to a page you're trying, or a site you're trying to beat, and their link is no longer on that page for whatever reason, you can get that page recrawled and then the link won't be there anymore. And you can't tell exactly whether Google still thinks that link's there or not, so it's kind of hit and miss. It's hard to tell exactly what happens, because unless SEMrush recrawls it, then it doesn't matter, because you won't be able to tell whether it's indexed at all in the first place or later or here or there or whatever. Does that make sense, Catherine? Not broken links. So let's say you do Auto Repair Denver, and then you find the top company in there, and you put it into SEMrush, and then you look at their backlinks. Let's say it's showing a page on some website that SEMrush says has a backlink to that company website. You search that page, everything you can. You look in their source code and everything, and you can't find a link. So it might have had a link at some point. If you re-index that page, so you put it through a link indexer or something like that, and hopefully the Google spider bots go and re-index that page, find out that link's there, so they'll say, okay, wait, this was a link and now it's not, so let's not give them credit for that anymore. Because a lot of times Google, you'll make links, Google will go index those links on those pages, and then they might not visit those pages again, and they'll just still keep you there in their historical index as having a backlink from that page. So if you force Google to re-index that page and that link's not there, it'll pull it from their index. Nope, nothing like that, Catherine. All right, I'm gonna have to email everybody in this group and see if we can get the attendance up. Attendance is slowly fading in here. All right, guys, what do you guys want to talk about today? Bye, buddy. All right, crickets. I've seen retargeting cloud. Lambo Luke actually lives not too far from me, only a couple hours. I've seen it. I didn't buy it yet. If it's still open when I get back to it today or tomorrow, I'll probably buy it and see what it's all about. But all I can tell you is these guys, Lambo Luke and that crowd, they do stuff that majority of the marketers you guys follow will never touch or come close to. They are out there fucking killing it on some stuff. A couple months ago, he opened up his Black Hat tools and different stuff where you could hijack pages and take over everything. And I mean, what those guys are doing is at such a different level than what I'm doing right now that if I get a chance and get back to it, I'll probably buy it, just see what they got going on. How much was it? Wasn't it like $1,500 half and $300 a month or something? Yeah. Which for what they've got into it and what that does, yeah, that's fucking a price tag that definitely makes sense. But no, I haven't used it. More Facebook. Let me pause my screen for a minute and let's talk about Facebook. I like talking about Facebook. Oh, what do I want to do? This. One second, guys. I'm pulling up my account. My screen is paused. All right, Facebook ad. Let's get some specific questions. Okay, this is local theme Jack. It's a theme by Jack Hotman. I was out in Vegas with him a while ago. Pretty cool guy. He does a shit ton of pay-per-click. Runs a couple $1 million for uh, pay-per-click customers. So these themes, do they have examples? I don't know what I have up. Paris Residential. They have these themes. So you can set up these sites very fucking simply. So let's say you were doing Denver roofing repair or something like that. Most of them offer a free estimate. So what you guys can do is come to Facebook, set up an ad instead of sending it to somebody else's site. Pay-per-lead. Everybody's heard of pay-per-lead, correct? Everybody's, yeah, okay. So a lot of stuff is Google pay-per-click and getting sites ranked and all that stuff. Sure, great. Pay-per-click, Google PPC to lead gen and then selling the leads is going to be expensive. Remember last week I showed you how to go after all the homeowners? So let's say you're doing a roofing or a deck or a power washing, something like that. You guys can buy this theme. How much is this theme? And there's other ones out there. Unlimited client sites, $47. So there you go for that. So then, let's say this is the post we want to go after. Let's just do no radius. So what you guys got to do is, everybody's got to test a niche and you got to dial in your ads first. So you don't want to take on our clients so you can do all this stuff if you can't do it. So what you guys want to do is spend 30, 50 bucks out of your own pocket and come here and set up an ad. So I do Denver Roofing Pros Facebook page, put an ad up, leaky roof, shingles need replaced, give us a call for a free estimate. I put the phone number in the Facebook ad, and I send it to a lead tracker or local theme Jack site. Now in there I would have the lead capture up here or just a phone number, and the phone number you can get for $1 and just send it to a voicemail. You can have it go to some company and use a whisper feature, but what I would do is just send it to a voicemail, keep the lead. Hey, you reached Denver Roofing Pros. Sorry we couldn't be here right now. Leave your name, phone number, and a quick message, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Then all you do is run the ad for a few days and see if you're getting clicks. If you're getting clicks but nobody's filling out your page or calling the phone number, that's something that needs to be switched. So it's two steps. A, you need to figure out if you can create an ad that gets clicks. So let's go here and set this one up. Uh, Alright, for whatever reason that changed that. Okay, so here we go. Homeowners over houses over $300,000. Now, if you called a company and said, hey, look, somebody take these leads, everybody's calling in for these free estimates or appraisals or whatnot, they're looking for home or roof appraisal, roof repair appraisals. All of them have a home worth over $300,000. Would you like to buy these calls? So this is what I would set up my ads for and start out with. Send it to a site like this. Now, if you guys just want to test a niche without buying a site, without setting up local lead track or jack, again, just go to and find somebody already paying. Send them. Find somebody that's using Google Analytics and paid traffic. So you can send it and you can use Google Analytics code and make sure they know it's from you. Like, Adam, call me 618 blah 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 blah. So they can actually go into their analytics, and that's not even necessary. You can straight just send them here to this company's website if you just want to test the niche. So let's go. Something like this. And if you use something like this, you can use 20% of this and put text like roof leaking, yada yada yada. Then you just gotta get in there and test it. So you can spend $5 a day for 4 days and $20, and you'll figure out, okay, I spent $20, I got this many clicks. Now, if you send them to another company's website, you're not gonna find out how many called. But if somebody clicks on a link inside of Facebook that talks about roof repair, free roofing estimates, yada yada yada, I don't care what they do on the page that you send them to. If you send them to a company's website where you can't track and see if a phone call's made, I guarantee you those same clicks will convert if you do it a different manner. Because nobody's going to click, nobody on earth that doesn't, if your roof's fine and you don't need a roofing estimate, you will never, ever, 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 ever click on those links. Same thing with plumbing. Same thing with, oh, here's a good one. Just to get outside the box here. $16,000. So B&W, let's say they also have so this company just does BMWs. That's fine. Let's do 10 miles. All right, 20,000 people. Guys, here is a Mercedes-Benz dealer in Denver. I know I can get in front of 20,000 BMW owners in Denver. So what kind of ad could we come up with? Attention, BMW owners. Don't you think it's time you upgraded to a Mercedes? Check out what we have in stock. You can do it backwards too. Starting to get some ideas here. So let's go. That's fine. Attention car owners, is your vehicle about 6 to 10 years old? If so, don't you think it's time for an upgrade? Come on in and let's show you what we got, something along those lines. What else could we do? If you guys have specifics on this stuff, type in the chat box. I will talk about anything. What else can we do? These are probably too broad. You know how hard it is when people get started with their Edward Jones Dome or Edward Jones dealerships? Edward Jones. All right, so here's this Denver Edward Jones person. Let's see if we can find her target market. It's going to be a lot of people, 190,000. $62,000 people in the Denver plus 10-mile radius who make over $250,000. Do you think somebody like this would like to? I mean, her website sucks. That's fine, whatever. How do you expect me to give you money if your website looks like this? Are you fucking kidding me? Whatever. Let me find somebody that's decent. They're in Denver. Alright, so these people are probably spending a bunch of money on advertisements. They're probably doing direct mail, which is what I tell them to do. I could blow up their company with direct mail. But look at this, guys. $5. Let's see how much $5 will get us in front of. Let's say it's 1,000 people. So $5 a day, every 2 months, it'll go through everybody in theory. So if they wanted to mail to 60,000 people, and let's say it costs $1 per mailing, they could spend $60,000. They might do that. They could spend 1,000 with you after you've already tested it. You could spend $5 a day on ads, see how many clicks you get. If you get 5 clicks per day, a click per dollar, so you send them 150 clicks over the course of a month, and they pay you $1,000, they will pay all fucking day long for that. Let's take the same group of people. Can we run ads to the same group of people for BM? Let's go to the Mercedes dealer. I got Google Analytics. I can use my trick to do stuff. Specials. Now I'd find a better picture than this, so let's go. I like the European plate on it. I like this image. So you think an ad like this, put in front of these people, would get clicks to their website? Honestly. Yes, no. Anybody still listening to me? Image usage rights, you guys can, I mean, I'm not going to tell you what's. So if you want to go here and label for reuse with modification, you will be 100% in the correct part. You will be 100% legal here. So if you want to make sure about usage and everything, just do this. Labeled for reuse with modifications. Question about live events on Facebook. Ask the question, Dad. I don't know if I'll have the answer, but ask it. So you guys see how many different options there are here? And what most people need is confidence this works. So I do not want a single person on here to go sell this until they've tested it themselves. So here's what I'll do. Let me do this for you guys. And I'll have this ready for next week. Let's do this. Next week, what's working now? I will run just what I said. Mercedes add to Denver wealthy. Yes, I'm typing, Kathy. Kathy, you can hear everything I do. I had to charge my phone because my phone died on the last webinar. Yeah, I'm typing. I'm just making a note to myself over here, guys. I'll run this Mercedes ad to the Denver wealthy people, and I'll show you stats next week on how many clicks it got and what it cost me. All I'm going to do is do Mercedes of Denver fan page, put one post on it, do a page post engagement to these right here that I'm doing here, and I'll probably run another one because if I'm going to do it, I'll probably go overboard. Wow. Let's get rid of. All right, 160,000 people in Denver plus 10 miles that have a net worth of over $1 million. Home services niche we covered a lot last week, so I'm trying to expand out and show you guys what's possible. Give me a home service niche and I will run that too and report back next week. What home service niche do you guys want me to do it for? Yeah, I can create an ad live here in a second, guys. Domestic help, pests. That's it. I'm having a live event in 2 weeks. Can I advertise the event on Facebook to individual niches, like real estate agents, find out how to get in touch? Yeah. Let me just go over that one real quick with you, Thad. Is it going to be a virtual or an in-person where they have to show up? Where's it going to be at? And those might not be. So whatever other real estate, fucking title companies and all that other stuff. Now you can run a few different ones to all these people. Baltimore plus 25 miles. We can do. Let's see what they got. These industries are such fucking shit. Yeah, those are shit. So what I'd do is go through here and get all the realtor ones. I'd have one generic one going to all the realtors. And then what I'd come back through here and do is another one. You can do it by income. So are you looking for people that might have money and want to move into real estate? Or who's your target person? Just realtors, Thad? I assume it's realtors, it's brokers. Yeah, okay, already realtors. So go in here and load this up with realtors. You can also do no Remax Denver. Okay. I don't know why it's saying a city. So go get all the big ones. I don't know if these are fucking why it's saying Remax Collinsville or whatnot. But go get all the bigger players already in there and just dump all the company names in here. And then run a few different ads. I mean, I don't know exactly what you'd say in the ad. That's your market. I don't know anything about. I know some stuff about realtors or financial advisors, how to find high wealth individuals in Baltimore area. So yeah, just make sure your targeting is right and test a few different ads out then. So I don't know what your page you send them to is, but I'd send them to them with a few stats. Right now on Facebook, here's what you can do. Here's some numbers. We can target 25,000 people in the metro area that have a net worth over $1 million. I wouldn't show them how to do it on here, but I'd give them raw stats. So for the local, I will do roofers. So let's go ahead and set up that roofer ad. Uh, of course, I dropped a pixel, but for this, I'm not worried about it. So we're going after Denver. Now, Denver roofers, they'll go quite a ways. Let's just do 10 miles. Five to seven, 7 to 9 over. Okay, let's add in 110,000 people. Cool. So really, all this is really all you need to do for targeting. Let's go down here and change this to $5. Guys, you guys, you can get, I don't care what you're selling, find out something to sell. But people who own a home for over $300,000, $5 a day will get you in front of at least 500 of them. Do you guys realize how fucking crazy that is? Before, you'd have to go buy a list, spend money on direct mail and all this stuff, and to get in front of 500 people, let's say you're spending $1 per, plus you got to buy the list, you're going to spend 600 people to get in front of them, $600 to get in front of 500 people. Now, sending out 500 direct mail pieces is nowhere near fucking equivalent of putting it in front of 500 people on Facebook. I realize that. But just $5 you guys can test out with all this stuff. Now, cost per click bidding includes only link clicks. Okay, that's better. It used to do when you did clicks to website, like likes and stuff showed up. So let's see, single image. Let's find. I'm getting too picky here, but select image, upload. Of course, this would be Roofing Pros of Denver or something like this. And if I wanted to on this image, I'd put some red arrows pointing to this, and then let's make this stuff. Alright. It's going to show right. So this is what goes up here. So this is if you were creating it from scratch. What I would do is I'd create the page and I'd make the post on the page exactly how I want, so I don't have any limitations anywhere. But I haven't gone over the 90 characters here. When putting it off getting a roofing estimate, our goal is to make the process as simple as possible. Call say schedule a free estimate. Phone number here so they can call without even clicking here. Time for a new roof. And I come here and say, time for a new roof. Get your free estimate today. Leaky roofs are the #1 cause of black mold in the home. I don't know if that's true or not. Don't risk your health. Let one of our pros come out and let you know what's going on. So that's just bullshitting around. It's a decent, I'd say par to below par ad. Do you have to have something on the page before you post an ad? If you're going to create click the website ad inside of here, no, you don't. But if you want to make this look better and have more room up here without using the Power Editor, if you use the Power Editor, you can do more stuff. I don't have Chrome everything going right now for that, so I'm not going to get into all that. But if you have Chrome and the Power Editor, you can do this all here. But what I would do is create the page. I'd make the ad so you can put as much text up here as you want. Put the link to the website in there. Put whatever picture you want in there. And then set it up. And then here you can just do a page post engagement. So there you go. $5. Click place order. Let's see what it looks like on the news feed. Alright, so for roofers, somebody that's going to call is somebody that knows they need a new roof. They don't know they need a new roof. They know they need their roof checked out right now. If I'm on my phone and saw this right here, do you think this would be enough to rip me off of Facebook and get me on their website? That's all you're looking for. 1,000 people, 1% click-through per day is 10 clicks. So even if you got a 0.5% click-through rate, five clicks, and one person called them, boom, you can make way more than your $5. Have you seen Dave Igo's new script that builds a custom audience off inbound calls? Seems like it would fit well here for retargeting. Nope. No idea about Dave's new thing. Okay, so let me pause my screen real quick. Hold on, guys, I'm pulling something up. Give me a second. I can't find my file. Give me a second, guys. Okay, here's what I was looking for. So we're doing Denver roofing. Let's find whatever I was linking to. We got a TXT file I use, but I knew there was a website out there I could do this with. So let's say they use Google Analytics. Of course they don't. Whatever. So if you go to this page right here, URL Builder, and let's say we're sending these clicks to a website that's got Google Analytics. Oh, here it is. So this is a way you can send traffic to a company that's got a Google Analytics in it and let them know who you are. Adam, paid, free traffic, call me, my phone number. So if I call this company up and say, hey, I've been sending you free traffic, how's it been converting for you? You can have them go into their analytics and show them the links all the clicks you've done for them. So this is a very sneaky way to send people traffic. Now, whether they have their Google Analytics set up or even track it or anything's another story. It's just a way of trying to get around and get somebody's attention. That if they have Google pay-per-click ads running, I guarantee you they check the analytics because the analytics ties in with their pay-per-click, so you can show them this stuff. Can you go over engagement with website owner again? What do you mean by engagement with website owner, Thad? What exactly? How to find somebody to buy this from you or pay you to do this? First, test and see how many clicks you can get. Second, once you know you can get clicks, call up company and say, hey, can I send you some traffic? Here's how it works. We run paid ads on Facebook. You can start off with as little as $500 a month and go up to $3,500. We'll send you a monthly report on how many clicks you're getting, yada, yada, yada. Here's our qualifications. Everybody's going to make over $500,000 a year, and everybody's house is going to be worth over $300,000. Or the pay-per-lead model is get a site like this, control the phone number, and then drive them there and have them either fill out a form and you can sell those leads, or just use the phone number and you control the phone number. So there's two ways to go about it. If you're doing pay-per-lead, just straight keep everything under one roof and say, hey, do you want these calls? Any call under 30 seconds we don't charge for. Any call over 30 seconds and under 3 minutes is $20, and $50 for anything over 5 minutes, something like that. Does that answer your question, Thad? So here's one of the themes they have, how easy you can set this up. Then you get a client in one city and you just go to all the other cities and charge for it. Again, if you're just doing pay-per-click, say you got a $500 a month package, after that go up to $1,000 and we just run X amount of traffic for that $1,000. I submit this ad, but I don't think this picture and this title right here will go good with this. So I will have these done and running for you guys next week so you can actually see them and see what kind of cost per clicks we're getting. All right, what else you guys got? And since you guys aren't worried about ranking these sites, once somebody's buying your leads and they're buying your leads all the time, I would put more about them on here. Kind of make it their site. Just so ABC Roofing, when they call, they know what company they're calling. Last week's webinar I didn't upload because I couldn't see it. I looked on every video viewer on my computer, and it just had audio, no video. So today Terry hit me up and I actually uploaded to YouTube and it works. So the page with all the replays will get updated tomorrow. If you guys got nothing else, we're going to call it a night. I know we've only been on for about an hour. So this is the last call for alcohol. Nothing? Alright guys, if that's the case, I'm going to close this down. Next week I'll have these ads that have been up and running for 4 or 5 days, and I'll have some stats to show you guys so you guys can actually see this. What would be better if you guys set up an example campaign for yourself, and next week let's talk about your results. That's always better. Doing stuff is always better. Alright guys, thanks.